white balloon, repeat that same process. It'll go a little quicker this time since I'm not having to show you the second time what I've done. But also I'll measure from here to here to make sure that these two chambers are comparable in size. And then again make sure that this one and this one are comparable in size. Another big ear twist to cause the handle to go off at a right angle, like so. Straighten those out a little. Now you'll take your spiral balloon, grabbing one end and the other, twist it around so that it arches like so. Then you'll measure out about a hand's length and twist that in and go out about a hand's length and twist off here. You want them to be as close to the same size, this one and this one, as you can. Take the other side of your spiral and lock it into that. Now, there's two ways that you can do it at this point. You can either go ahead and pop off the excess that you have. Well, one's a little bit longer than the other. It's been so long since I've made one of these. That's about right, isn't it? Yeah. It's close enough. You understand the concept. You can either squeeze the air on out to the end and make a small bubble and twist it in at this point, and then divide this bubble in half, making like a little bow on the end of each handle. Or you can just get rid of it. Usually, I just get rid of it. Joe Hardy at Flowers Incorporated Balloons, Ballooniversity. The second year I taught there, came up with the idea of putting the bow on the end. It's a cute idea, and it's well worth doing. It's just not something I ever did because, well, you get stuck in doing the balloon one specific way, and that's all you do. Now, Benji, come here. Now, when I'm ready to present this balloon to the person, what I'll do, they'll be holding this one. Kind of hold these together. Okay? And they'll see this one and they'll see that one, but they really won't know what's going to happen. Why don't you kneel down for me? Okay? They really don't understand what's about to happen. People are, this is a crowd gatherer. Here you're doing this for somebody. I guarantee you, they see this, they see you making this, they're thinking, this guy's doing something big. And it will gather a crowd. It's a crowd pleaser. Once the lady has all the flowers, they'll flock in. You're making the basket. You're done with the basket. You look at her and kind of smile and go. She hands you the flowers, and you ask her to hold it. Perfect. By here and by here. Hold it right there. Have you got it? Hold on tight. Okay? Because I want to make you a beautiful flower basket. And you just made a beautiful flower basket. And the ladies love it. Did that scare you?
Yes, it would.
And I'm telling you, the crowd just, when they see what you've done with it, putting the two together, they absolutely just love it. Some of them will go wild. Next thing you know, you got 12 people in line wanting the same thing. And if you're working for tips, don't keep coins in your tip bucket. Anytime coins hit your tip bucket, take them away. Salt it with 5s and 10s and 20s and a few 1s. Make them think you really was something. And when you do something like this, you show them you really was something. Don't get mad at them if they give you coins. Just take them out and put them away. Me personally, I like to take the tip into my hand. I don't wear a tip button. I wear 2 balloons uninflated around my arm with money stuck in, hanging off of them. 5s, 10s, 20s, and one. Only one. And I'll tell people, you know, that, what do you want to pay for a balloon? Buck, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50? Turn to the crowd. I don't like these people. I love these people. 100? By now they found their voice. No, down. Oh, not 100. 50. 20? 10? 5? You're not really going to make me say it, are you? You are, aren't you? Usually by now they'll go, no, 5's fine. So now you do something for them. You qualify them, and then you can give them what you'd like to give them for $5. But give them something good, because the next guy might want you to make something for him, and you make it, and he might give you 20. But if you're stingy and go, well, you know, it's $1 balloon, man. You made me walk all the way back down to a back here. That's $1 balloon. You know, your entertainment value is what a lot of times will determine your tip value to the people. Many times I've worked 5 hours and made $300. 5.5 hours and made $306. Is the best I've ever done. I never did that good when I was doing other things than balloons. But anyway, that's one of the best crowd pleasers I've ever had. Thanks, Benji, for helping me.
You're welcome.
I'd like to finish telling you about some of the things I do when I'm out working a crowd or a restaurant or things like that. The reason I don't have a tip jar is because it leaves it open for people to throw a penny in your jar and go, I want them big, huge 6 balloon braided hearts. And guess what? If your bucket says tips appreciated, and they just gave you a tip, who's ruder? Them for having done that to you? Or you if you say, hey, I ain't going to do it for that. You can be nice and say, honey, I got more than that in balloons in here. But if they say, hey, boom, there's my penny. I want the balloon. I'm sure a lot of you would say, don't do it. I would. But that's why I've quit having a tip container and a tip jar and quit wearing a tip button. I haven't put it in my hand. When you do it in a personal way like that, it removes that impersonal touch and causes it to be a personal thing now. And it's a lot harder for somebody to put a penny in your hand and get that 6 balloon braided heart than it is to put $1 in your hand. And then you can just do 2 spirals like this and make a heart out of them. Hey, you know, that's quick and easy. For $1, 4 balloons, what they cost you, 25 cents? That's not bad markup. But also, like sometimes when I walk into a restaurant and I want to prepare the room, I'll walk up to a table and I'll say, hey, will y'all help me prepare the room? My first table of the night. They go, yeah, sure. I'll throw a 20 to them. I'll say, after I make you this balloon, hand me that, okay? And I'll start making a balloon for them. I go, yeah, sure. So I'll start making a balloon for them and having fun, and they're laughing, I'm laughing. I'm turning around looking at the crowd. I'm actually making a balloon while I'm popping balloons to make it so I get their attention. After I'm done and I hand them the balloon, they hand me the money back. And I go, hey, I turn to the whole restaurant and I go, I snap the 20 and I go, hey, I just made the Honda payment. Snap, I just made the Honda payment. I fold it up and I tuck it under my garter balloons that are around my arm. And I lean down to the people at the table and I go, just don't tell anybody I don't have a Honda, okay? By this time, because everybody in the restaurant's turned to see what I'm yelling about, and I say, just don't tell anybody I don't have a Honda, the table cracks up laughing. The whole restaurant sees them give me money and then laugh about it. They're wondering, what's he going to do for me? And they're going, hey, mister, come here. Balloon guy, balloon fella, balloon man, balloon dude, come here, come over here. What are you going to do for me? you know, then you've got all these 20s, 5s, 10s, and a 1 hanging off your arm. You've got them. You've got them. You've got the restaurant prepared to pay you money. Some of the best nights I've had when I've walked in and done 5 balloons and got thank you, nothing. Well, you're hired by the restaurant, right? No. Oh, well, I'll get you a tip on the way out. Likely story. Y'all know about those. But that's when I'll prepare the room, and it works every time. I make great money. Now I'd like to show you how to do jiggling eyes. You know, seen the white eyes on the duck and stuff. On Birds and Beds, Part 1, in Some Assembly Required, I do this character. But what you'll need to do, this is just to show you what you need to do to prepare. Normally I do the eyeballs out of black, but I'm showing you in yellow so you'll see what I'm doing. You'll twist off a small bubble on your black balloon. Yes, I know this is yellow, it's so you can see through. I don't need to say that again, too. Okay. So you'll take and put your thumb and your index and your middle finger on top of that little bubble, holding the nozzle between all 3. And then you push, holding your hand tightly around the rest of the balloon. You'll take and push the balloon, the little bubble, into the inside of the yellow or the black balloon that you're making. Then you'll reach over and grab that bubble, pulling it away from your finger and twisting. When you do this, you've separated this balloon from this chamber so that you can now turn your finger sideways and pop that balloon off. And once you pop that balloon off, then you can hold it shut, releasing that bubble. Okay, that's how you make a balloon seed inside a balloon. But what you're wanting to do for this, that's just something you can use for other things like pregnant poodle, other things like that where you want a bubble inside. What you do to make the eyeball, though, is you take that bubble, and when you push it in, you grab it, pull your finger out, push all the air out of that, so that the only thing in your hand is the bubble, covered by a layer of air, a layer of balloon going in, and a layer of balloon from the outside. Then you pop it off, and you've got a little bubble like this. And you want 2 of these. So tie it off again immediately, twist off another bubble about the same size, and repeat that process, thereby creating 2 bubbles. Okay? Once you've done that,